Today I'm going to talk about running a 14,000 BTU portable air conditioner unit in a van when it's about 100 degrees outside. I got the wind in my face and the moon shining on my back. I got everything I need. That earth goes so sad. Going down the trail like a train on track. I'm leaving this place. I ain't looking back. Now this fan's definitely still a work in progress. I've had it for a couple years. I've basically insulated it. I put in the hickory cabinets. My countertop is black walnut. I've got a nice Summit range here. I'll do a review on that one of these days. That thing is really nice, especially for a van. My insulation basically consists of this R13 recycled denim. I think it's like, I forgot, I measured a while ago. I think it's 2.5 inches right here. I've got Reflectix or Reflex or whatever it is, just for mainly for a vapor barrier, just so that my denim insulation doesn't get wet when I'm living in here. That's my Life Blue battery, and that's my little solar monitor there. It's kicking out pretty good today because it's super hot out, or super sunny anyway. It's not that hot today actually. But mainly I'm running this 14,000 BTU. It's a Solus Air. I'm sure it's a GE product. Most of them are. I've had it going for about, I don't know, 3 hours right now. And I went so far as to put up a big piece of insulation because I don't have a partition in this fan. So I wanted to block it off as good I could and see how this thing's going to perform when it's almost 100 degrees outside. Because I haven't had a lot of good luck with these portable units, the one pipe ones anyway. So right now in the van it's 88 degrees. It's bearable. The humidity's still up pretty high. Right next to the unit, saying it's 88 degrees. Coming out of the unit, it's probably like 84. It gets down pretty low. But since it's sucking in such hot air, it's putting out hot air as well. And this is a nice little test spot for me here. This little hole, basically a bolt hole that goes outside, you can feel hot air blowing into it just because of the way these portable air conditioner units work. This hose right here, it's a 6-inch hose. It's blowing all the hot air out. I've got it insulated because it gets up to about 150 degrees. And you insulated it and you're just a little bit ahead of the game there. The front of my cab is probably 100 degrees or more than that right now. So this blocking off is supposed to help a lot, but it's really not helping me out that much. Even with my R13 insulation all the way around, I'm in a white van. I've even got some solar on the roof to offer me a little bit of shade, even though it's like an inch barrier. But I'm pretty disappointed in the performance of these portable air conditioner units when it's above, I don't know, 80 degrees outside. Not 80, I guess above 90 degrees. To give it some credit, it is 100 degrees outside. And this is a box out in the sun basically. But it shouldn't be any different than a shed or anything like that with all the insulation I've got in here. I do have some exposed metal. This is, it's fairly warm, but I've got foam insulation pumped into all this stuff. So, and I've got a big piece of insulation behind here along with some denim. I've got this insulated down here. I've got this thing about as insulated as I can. In fact, this thing is usually a cold winter camper because my wife and I like to go to the Boundary Waters on New Year's Eve. We found out it's a really cool thing to do. Don't tell anybody that. But this little Eberspatcher unit will keep this whole van warm when it's 20 below outside, 20 below Fahrenheit. So I figured that an air conditioner made for a living room sized room would work, but it's not working when it's this hot outside and it's pulling in hot air from every little So I went to the store and came back a little while later, and I'm gonna open this door up and see where we're at on temperature. No, this is a ProMaster thing. This doesn't always work. Hey, it worked! It's like a 50-50 chance for this one. Alright, so what do we got? It's 89 degrees there. What's up here? We got 90 degrees here. So, there you go, folks. That's my experience with a 14,000 BTU. As insulated as I can get it. Alright, here. I didn't have the connector here, so I duct taped it, but it's been tight. I'm gonna yank that off here, because I want to show y'all. There we go. And another thing about these units, they're like, oh, you don't have to put a water drain on it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look at that water coming out of there. You gotta put a water drain on it. This van's gonna be 100 degrees in about 30 minutes once I turn the air conditioner off, so that water's gonna dry up, and I'm not too worried about that condensation right there. But if you do get one of these units, keep in mind, even though it says you don't have to put a drain tube on it, it's gonna push it all out that 6-inch hose. It's not gonna. So I don't know, that's me on those things. I'm gonna do a review on that guy next, because I've had some really good experiences with that one so far compared to my last one, and I'll put a link to that one too. All right, folks, we'll see what happens next time. Thanks a lot.